Do you like to be on the bleeding edge of Steam Deck performance and compatibility? Well, good news, because there's a new version of Proton out there. And if you don't know what Proton is, it's basically the compatibility layer between Linux, SteamOS, and Windows. And it allows SteamOS and Linux to run Windows software and games. Now, Valve offers their own version of Proton and allows you to pick on a game-by-game basis, if you want, what version of Proton you run. Typically, if a game is having issues with a certain version of Proton, you can maybe try the experimental build or use the latest stable build. But there's a new build, there's a build outside of Valve's ecosystem that's run by the community and literally upgraded on a regular basis to be as compatible and as bleeding edge as you can get as far as that compatibility layer goes. And we're going to get into it. I'm going to tell you how to do it. I'm going to take you step by step how to do it. And chances are, if you're having an issue with the game or you're getting choppy performance with the new game, switching your version of Proton can make massive, drastic differences to your performance. And I've seen that's been the case for certain games like Lego Skywalker Saga or Collection. I've seen it fix my F122 game when EA broke it with an update. And a lot of EA games that have the new EA launcher were broken by EA when they pushed that update out. And by switching your version of Proton, you can actually essentially just fix your game and have it be runnable and play just fine. So let's get into it. I'm Blaze2K. Please like, subscribe, click the bell icon. Let's go. Oh, and did I forget to say, please subscribe and click the bell icon if you want to see Steam Deck, more Steam Deck content every single day on your homepage. Anyways, let's go. So, onto this view, the top-down iPhone view. So, as I explained, Proton is a compatibility layer between Windows software and SteamOS, which runs on Linux, obviously. And it's really good for, considering it's basically translating Windows software onto Linux. It does a fantastic job, and some games even run better with Proton on SteamOS than they do on Windows, which is bizarre. It's some kind of magic. But anyways, so just keep in mind, this is not going to replace your existing version of Protons. It's just going to add an extra option for you to select from should you have any issues with your games and want to see if, the latest version of Proton will fix issues or performance issues you're having. So first off, we're going to press the power button, go into desktop mode, okay? Once we're in desktop mode on SteamOS, we're going to open the Discovery Store. And then after we've opened the Discovery Store, we're going to go to search, we're going to press Steam and X button, and then that'll bring up the keyboard. Then we're going to type in Proton. Oh. We're going to use right trigger, search, and boom, we've got Proton Up-QT. Now this is the app we're going to install. I've already got it installed, so mine says launch. But it's made by Davidotech. And this is the tool that's going to let you install the latest version of Proton, basically. Beyond what Valve push out themselves. And it's more regularly updated than the Valve version. So let's launch it, and it should look a little bit like this. Now this process is super easy. Look how easy that was. Open up Discovery Store, install Proton Up-QT, launch it, and boom, we have this window here. So I've already got Proton 7-41 installed. This is the latest, greatest new version, 7-41, and this fixes a lot of issues with a lot of different games. Overall, specifically EA games. Now, to install a new version, let's say there's a version beyond 7-41, or let's say you don't even have anything installed here right now. What you're going to want to do is you're going to go to Add Version, all right, and then you're going to select from this list here which one you want to install. Now, 7-41 is the latest version. This is the version I recommend you install. All you have to do is select it, and boom, go to install, and then once you click that, this little window should disappear, and you should get a little progress bar down here at the bottom of this window. And once that's done, once it's installed, all you have to do is close out, and then close out this Discovery Store here, and then go back to the gaming mode, okay? And once we switch back into the gaming mode, you'll see, I'm going to show you how you can choose your version of Proton. And like I said, this can fix a lot of issues and performance issues with games. Typically, a game update comes out, it doesn't run too well, Steam Deck performance goes down, or Worse than that, the game doesn't even launch, like I had happened on F122 many months ago, and this is what actually saved me: GE-Proton. So basically, I wasn't even able to launch some of my EA games on the Steam Deck because of a Proton incompatibility issue. So I went and installed the latest bleeding edge version of Proton, like I just showed you how to do it, and selected it from the properties of the game compatibility menu, and all of a sudden, like magic, it worked. So let's say Vampire Survivors, it no longer boots, or it has really crappy, choppy performance. So we're gonna assume it's running the default stable version of Proton, okay? But we want it to use the new 7-41 version of Proton that we just installed. So we're gonna press the start button over it, select, we're gonna go down to properties, boom, we're gonna go down to compatibility here. Let's just say this is unticked. This is typically unticked. So we're gonna tick that. We're gonna go force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool, boom, and boom, your GE-Proton should show up on this list. And I'm going to switch to 7-41. Done. Proton Experimental is Valve's own bleeding edge version of Proton, but typically the GE-Proton is actually ahead of Valve's. So there you go. GE-Proton 7-41 is late. It's going to select that, and hopefully your game should launch. It should run better than it did before, okay? Because the new version of Proton contains a lot of bug fixes, performance fixes, and improvements over the standard stable version. Okay, so there you go. That's how you do it. Pretty simple stuff. Like I says, 7-41 is now available, which is amazing news. So go get it updated. Go get it installed if you haven't already. There's literally no downside. It's only going to improve performance on the deck and improve compatibility with more games, potentially. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more Steam Deck content every single day on your YouTube homepage, please subscribe, click the bell icon, and if this video was helpful in any way at all, please click the like, maybe click the join button down below, become a member, support the channel, and help me keep doing what I'm doing on YouTube. And come join me at 3 p.m. Eastern on the stream on Twitch at Blaze2K Gaming right here. See you then, guys. Have a great day. I love you. Enjoy your weekend. Happy Friday, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.